It's time for Golden Blue Dude's newest bowl projection video. Let's go. What's going on, everybody? It's me again, Golden Blue Dude, and if you haven't already, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. I do college football videos every single day, and some college basketball as well. So, whether you agree with me, want to talk trash with me, or talk trash to me, you're going to enjoy this channel. About once every other week, I update my bowl projections based on the games that have happened. I factor in bowl tie-ins and, of course, conference standings. So there's a lot of research that goes into this. We'll start with the lower bowls and work our way up to the playoffs. Here we go. The Myrtle Beach Bowl. I have Tulane, who's 5-5 right now, going up against Georgia Southern, who's 6-3. This could actually be a very entertaining bowl to watch. Both of these teams are actually halfway decent. The Frisco Bowl. I have Louisiana Tech, they're 4-3 right now, against San Diego State. They're 3-2. Could be evenly matched. Might be interested in watching that. The Cure Bowl. I have Houston right now, 3-3 against Central Michigan, 2-1. Not sure what to think about that yet. I'll have to wait until the rest of the season plays out. The famous Idaho Potato Bowl. I have Fresno State, who's 3-1, against Ball State, who's 2-1. I don't know much about these teams, but according to their record, this should be a good matchup. The New Mexico Bowl. UAB, 4-3 against San Jose State, who is 4-0. San Jose State looks really good, but they do have Nevada and Boise State to contend with, and that's how they land in the New Mexico Bowl. Might be a good bowl to watch. The Arizona Bowl. I have Kent State out of the MAC. They are 3-0 against Nevada out of the Mountain West. They're also 5-0. That could be a very interesting game to watch if it pans out. Lending Tree Bowl out of the MAC. Western Michigan. Right now they're 3-0. They could climb higher on the bowl list. Right now I have them in the Lending Tree Bowl against Appalachian State, who's 6-2 out of the AAC. That could be a good game right there. The Boca Raton Bowl. I have UTSA out of Conference USA. They're 6-4 against Memphis out of the AAC. They're 5-2. Again, could be a very entertaining bowl to watch right there. The Camellia Bowl. Out of the MAC, we have Buffalo, who is 3-0 against Louisiana Lafayette. They are out of the Sun Belt. Buffalo is 3-0. Louisiana Lafayette is 7-1. That could be a very intriguing matchup to watch. One of my favorite bowl matchups, and it's still holding true. It's been the same throughout my projections. The New Orleans Bowl. Number 21 Marshall, who is 7-0 against number 20 Coastal Carolina, who is 8-0. Marshall out of Conference USA, I expect them to be champions. And Coastal Carolina out of the Sun Belt, I expect them to be champions as well. Could be one of the best bowl matchups out of the entire season. The LA Bowl. Out of the Mountain West, Boise State, I expect them to still be the champions, but right now they're 4-1, and they will go up against the UCLA Bruins. Right now looking at 1-2, but UCLA is getting better and better. The Independence Bowl, Army has ties to this bowl no matter what, so they're going to be in it 7-2, and it looks like they're going to play Washington State, who's 1-1 right now. They're up and down. Could be a good game, or it could be a stinker. The First Responders Bowl, the first ACC tie-in bowl I mentioned. Duke, 2-6 out of the ACC against UCF out of the AAC, 5-3. That one just might be a stinker. UCF, I think, would dominate Duke. The Armed Forces Bowl. TCU out of the Big 12, 3-4 right now against FAU out of Conference USA, who is 5-1. I don't even know what to think about that bowl. It doesn't interest me. It doesn't look intriguing, so I really hope that matchup doesn't happen. The Military Bowl. Georgia Tech out of the ACC, 2-5 against SMU out of the AAC. They're 7-2. That's a mismatch, but according to bowl tie-ins and conference finishes, this could happen. Not a fan. The Birmingham Bowl. Virginia out of the ACC. They upset North Carolina. They're 4-4 right now against Tulsa, who's 5-1. This could be a sneaky good bowl game. The Montgomery Bowl. This has disaster written all over it. South Carolina out of the SEC. They're 2-6. Louisville out of the ACC. They're 3-6. No, thank you. The Gasparilla Bowl. Wake Forest. They're a better team than you realize. Right now, they're 4-3 against BYU. 9-0. Yes, I don't have BYU making a New Year's Six bowl because of the playoff rankings. I don't agree with it, but they're giving BYU a very slim chance. And as of right now, this is where BYU would land. The Gator Bowl. Virginia Tech out of the ACC 4-5 against Tennessee out of the SEC 2-5. Not interested. The Sun Bowl. This could be a good matchup. Colorado out of the Pac-12, who has a chance to upset USC over the weekend. Right now, they're 2-0, going up against Pitt, who's 5-4 right now. But it could be a good game. I hate Pitt, but it could be a good game. The Guaranteed Rate Bowl. Maryland 2-1 against Kansas State out of the Big 12, 4-4. I looked at the matchup there. That's actually a good matchup. That could be a very entertaining bowl. Las Vegas Bowl. Out of the Pac-12, we have Washington, who's 2-0. Washington's a sneaky good team this year. They would be going against Arkansas, who's 3-5. Not a good record, but Arkansas is better than that record. Could be a good game. The Pinstripe Bowl. Michigan out of the Big Ten right now, 2-3 against Boston College out of the ACC, 5-4. Not a bad matchup right there. The Music City Bowl. Purdue out of the Big Ten, 2-2 against Kentucky, who is coming out of the SEC, 3-5 right now. Could be a good game, but not really interested. The Liberty Bowl, and this is a rematch of a regular season game from last year where West Virginia got blown out. That's right. I have West Virginia out of the Big 12, who is 5-3 right now, against Missouri out of the SEC. Right now, they're 3-3. This would be a revenge game for West Virginia. The Texas Bowl. This could actually be a decent bowl game right here. Ole Miss out of the SEC. They're 3-4 right now. Better than that record, though. Against Oklahoma State, who's 5-2. They've spiraled out of control, but it could be a good bowl matchup. Might be worth watching. The Duke's Mayo Bowl. Now they're getting better and better. NC State out of the ACC, 6-3 against number 24 Iowa. I don't know why the playoff committee has them ranked number 24. They're not any good, but there you go. They're 3-2. NC State 6-3. That could be a good game. Outback Bowl. LSU. They're 3-3. They started off really, really bad. They're starting to look better and better. They'd be going against number 16 Wisconsin, who's 2-1. Talk about a letdown bowl for Wisconsin. The Citrus Bowl. I really like this matchup. Number 22 Auburn out of the SEC. They're 5-2 against number 12 Indiana, who's sitting at 4-1 right now and scared the cripes out of Ohio State. Good bowl game if that were to happen. The Alamo Bowl. Number 13 Iowa State, who's 6-2. No, wait. Now they're 7-2 because they beat Texas. Against number 18 USC. They're 3-0. That would be a great game. I guarantee it. The Camping World Bowl. Number 19 North Carolina, 6-2. And at the time I made this video, they're playing Notre Dame right now, and they're about to go into halftime. So we'll see if they creep up or fall down on this list. But right now I have them in the Camping World Bowl. 6-2 right now against number 17 Texas, who is now 5-3. But that looks like a great game. Mike Brown's older team versus his old team versus his team now. Because he coached at North Carolina, went to Texas, came back to North Carolina. Big old storyline there. Moving into the New Year's Six Bowl. The Peach Bowl. Number 5 Texas A&M, 5-1 against number 2 Notre Dame. Sitting at 8-0 right now. But I expect Notre Dame to grab a loss or two before the end of the season, and that's why they're lower on my list. The Cotton Bowl. This one could be a good one. Number 11 Oklahoma out of the Big 12. They're 6-2 right now against number 9 Georgia, who's 5-2. I don't agree with that ranking for Georgia, but that bowl matchup, I'd be all for. The Fiesta Bowl. This is a good one, guys. Number 8 Northwestern, who's undefeated as of right now. They're 5-0 against number 15 Oregon, who's also undefeated as of right now, sitting at 3-0. Great matchup right there. The Orange Bowl. Now, this would be a great ball because of geography, because of rivalry, because of a great game. Number 10 Miami, 7-1 right now against number 6 Florida, who's 6-1 right now. Talk about a Sunshine State showdown in the Orange Bowl. That's pure magic right there. Then we head to the playoff bowls. The Rose Bowl we'll start out with. Number 2 Clemson right now 7-1 against number 3 Ohio State, who's 4-0. Great matchup. I expect it to happen. I'm going to get a lot of people making fun of me for this one, but that's okay because this is a real possibility. The Sugar Bowl. Number 1 Alabama 7-0 against Number 7, their ranking is number 7 right now. Cincinnati, 8-0. But I think Cincinnati can creep up to that 4th spot because Notre Dame, Florida, A&M, they could all help Cincinnati get into that 4th spot. And I think it could happen. In case you didn't notice, I did leave out one team, and that was Liberty. I felt bad about it, but with the way the playoff committee was ranking the teams, Liberty does not have any bowl tie-ins. I just don't know where they would put Liberty, and that's a shame. There's my latest bowl projections. Let me know what you think. Leave some comments. Let me know where I'm wrong, because I'm sure there's a lot of people that have a lot to say about this. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on my next show.